Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Villains Jumpchain. I think we're calling ourselves the Survivors right now, something like that. MHA. So, we don't have John with us because he's doing stuff with the family, so I just X'd out his character so we know his character's X'd out. We're going to say that he got shocked by Rogue's electric lightning, and Rogue is also not with us because the moment we tried starting this, his internet died. Literally, just the moment we were about to start, his internet just KO'd himself. So that was very entertaining, but also very annoying. And Moochie's not with us because she has homework due in 3 hours. So hopefully we can get this stuff done. But unfortunately, guys, we're not able to hear Moochie's delicious voice for what's-her-face here. By the way, what happened? You pulled out your grenade, and she uppercut it, I believe, which then bounced to this direction or this direction. I don't quite remember.
I think it was an explosive grenade as well, so Mr.
Yeah.
Boom Boom went.
It just missed everyone. Oh yeah, because he kicked it like a soccer ball. Right, yeah. It just kicked it into the building. Oh.
They were butchering my child. They were butchering my child.
The hot chick leans closer to you and she says, "We can make a baby."
Oh yes.
You feel the tongue, I guess, kind of get excited almost as some more of your blood gets pulled out. We're gonna go one straight down health as she's like, tasty.
Suck me good.
Fuck off!
Suck him dry. I believe that is Rogue.
That fucking is no.
Yeah, so she leans closer to you. She leans closer to you and she's like, "That's my catchphrase, boy." She puts a hand on your shoulder. "Suck 'em dry."
Oh, mama.
I feel vastly uncomfortable by that, I'll be honest.
What did I come into?
I am listening to this, and soda just went out my nose because of this.
I'm so sorry, Rogue.
Y'all are fucking with me too much.
So sorry, Rogue. Popped you right where I said that. Good job, man.
Yeah. Thankfully, my 4G still works, but my internet just pooped, so...
Oof, your entire internet just died?
Yes, just died.
Oof,
Thankfully, my phone has 4G, and I'm now on an unlimited plan, so...
Nice. Yeah. A little bit of
I can at
static
least
for me,
be in
but
the
that's
call.
alright. Yeah, you're in the call at least. If you want to do a specific action when you get to into your turn, just tell me and I'll roll your action for you. Right, cool.
Okay, yeah, that's probably what you're gonna end up doing, because,
So, this is
I have no internet at all.
Oof, I don't know what happened with you, man. I'm so sorry. Maybe you got DDoS like Australia too. You know?
I have no idea. I mean, it happens time to time due to me having a wireless ISP. So.
Ah, nice. Yeah, Mal is sharing his screen if you want to just kind of look at that, and you can show it. So Gas Mask Guy is actually going to move a little bit. His gases don't stay right there. So let me make a green border here real quick. Boop. That was terrible, but you guys get the point. It's right there-ish.
We know exactly where it is.
Yeah, so he's gonna move about, here, and pick up his helmet, of sorts, and, he's gonna pick up again. What's he gonna do here? He walked into a fog, by the way, basically. So he basically just walked in. This is basically a fog right here, which actually, let me move that a little bit. Yeah, it's a fog of what you assume is some kind of weird gas. It's not corrosive, it looks like, unlike his other gas, which is kind of hitting that gas wall and just kind of dissipating. But it is a weird gas. But he is going to... Vixen, roll dexterity. Because, again, he is effectively invisible at the moment because of his cloaking. Vixen? You still there?
I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm rolling dexterity.
Alright.
Hey!
Hey, mama. Hey, 18. Alright, that That's going to at least make it so you can see it. So he is going to roll against your thing. Okay, before we do that, though, hi, Moochie, I think. Is that Moochie?
Moochie!
It's indeed Moochie. So, Moochie, I know you have homework at the moment, but I wanted you to come in just so that we could hear what you were planning on saying last week that we couldn't get to. So I want to hear what you were saying about that. I believe Zero's words to you were something like, Zero, say something.
So the person knocked my grenade out from my hand, and I go, "No, Mr. Boom!"
Oh God, cut out. You cut out, mate.
Oh. No, Mr. Boom Boom.
So what would be what the hell was her name? Mitsuru's reaction to that.
I have no idea.
Do some kind of weird, funny, dirty joke. Come on. We're waiting all week to hear this.
Funny, dirty joke. I am on my math brain right now. I do not have any dirty thoughts at the moment.
Do a fun time. Do a fun insert time.
Oh gosh.
Do a slide in time.
All right, wait, what?
You know what? I got you. Don't worry, baby. I'll make you explode soon.
Oh gosh, okay. Did my part. All right. I think I did my job done here. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, thank you, Moochie. Yeah, that was beautiful words. It's beautiful words right there.
Oh no, that's gonna distract me now. Thanks. 75 minutes to get
Go
this
back
done.
to your math, woman, or I'm going to be annoyed at you. But okay, so you see out of the corner of your eye. You see out of the corner of your eye, well, you hear it, namely a man saying, "Fuck," as his helmet goes into this building. Completely and utterly missing you in every way, shape, and form you could if he had not aimed behind him, he may have hit you. That you don't know how he managed to miss that hard. But if he was aiming at you, it'd be like a sniper hitting their own foot. All you hear is, God damn it. Huh?
I thought we were in the fog.
No, you're wearing the corrosive, which is what he currently has over there. The fog is this weird thing, which...
Well, no, this guy was next to us. That's
yeah, that was it. So the green is the corrosive. The red marker is where the technical fog is. There are two different types of gases.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is the character was moved on.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
no,
so
he moved on his turn.
Yeah, so he moves his gas because the border doesn't stay where I want it to. You stupid border. But he moves with his gas.
Oh, okay. So I was confused by that because I knew he moved, but
yeah, his gas moves with him because he's constantly breathing it out. The other gas though is more or less settled to the bottom, so it's still there, but very easily dissipated if you guys actually do anything to dissipate it. At the moment, it's just saying where it is. Cool. It's now going to turn to Hoagie's turn. His teeth is embedded in your shoulder. He looks to be choking. He looks to be unconscious completely. And he's going to attempt to fall backwards, essentially, by ripping his teeth violently out of your shoulder while flailing horribly. See if it actually does any damage to you. It does.
Yes.
As he kind of jerks backwards, his extremely sharp canines violently rip themselves out of your shoulder, pulling a chunk of your flesh out with it as he hits the ground.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Ow, that hurts.
Oh.
I am so sorry for your dude.
You just now have a bloody, gaping, like, giant chunk of your shoulder ripped out as he just goes unconscious. You're fairly certain that he is now most likely having a stroke.
Just kill him. Put him out. shoot the dog. Kill all the other.
God.
He is, in fact, now laid in the gas, and he has been shocked, and his body has been forced to move far further than it should.
I don't care what you say. He's not human anymore. That thing is a fallen animal. Take him to the farm. That's all I ask. I want
Mr. Wiggles still say goodbye.
I don't care. I'm evil, yes. But
Out to
put
the
that guy out of his misery.
God. Okay, Roasted, it's now your turn. You see Mal standing there with just a bloody hole in his shoulder now.
I think that it ripped off my arm because of the way you pulled.
I have 3 options here, from what I can tell. I could either, 1, use my semblance to heal myself from my previous thing, which would actually give me an edge if I need
About
to.
half your health, yeah.
Yeah. Or I could try to sense another emotion, but even I don't know if anyone's feeling it. Or 3, I could go in with a frontal assault and take out Mr. Chest Boy.
You could, yeah. Chest Boy and Mr. Gasman's in front of you, although he's slightly obscured, not as much because he threw his helmet, but he's slightly obscured at the moment, and he is walking through a fog at the moment, which is heavily corrosive, as seen by Malachi's any armor Mel he's wearing is slowly pulling off. But yeah.
What do you all think? Should I go with option 1, 2, or 3?
Catherine, you're technically a chess master, if you want to weigh in on this.
Well, technically, if we're going to go speaking, you are currently at 4 health, which, yes, that is true. It would be best if we do a full frontal attack against the king, so that way his quirk deactivates, and then all of this weird shit will stop going away. But you're still at 4 health, he's at 6, and she's still at, 6 or 5 from what I can see?
6.
So you are at high risk of being knocked down. We're all at high risk of being knocked down.
Thanks to
Rogue. Yeah, thanks to Rogue. So, probably the best thing that were to happen is if we can take out the guy who's causing the most area AoE effect. And so that way all this corrosive shit will start going away. Mal on his turn should probably heal himself because he is in the most danger from being affected by 3 quirks.
That's fair.
And well, so basically it would probably be best if we all just started to single target. Zero has his own unfortunate problem to deal with over here.
Crazy psycho lady.
It's not unfortunate for him.
Well, it's not, but I do have a plan for when it comes around to my turn that maybe I can use to deal with the game master directly.
Oh, absolutely. I'm very curious. So what you want to heal or?
Basically, if we're gonna go by my suggestion alone, I would say that Rogue and Roasted were to target the gas guy. Mal on his turn probably would want to move back slightly and then heal. And luckily, Zero is in a position to where he could probably chuck a grenade somewhere around here, cause an area effect, and hit both of them.
Let me chuck it.
Alright, so you want me to heal myself or target Mr. Gassy Boy? With my semblance of health.
I'll leave that to do your call, actually, but since you do have the most amount of health, and again, you are at risk of... If he rolls for maximum damage, you or Rogue could get down, and we lost John as a player. But so
right, you know what?
Probably would be best to just maybe turn around the corner to a house and then heal yourself.
All right. So this is going to be something interesting. I'm going to heal myself, but I'm going to take a step back, and as I do, I turn into a mist.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you can do that, yeah.
Yeah, I turn into a black mist and appear right behind the house, and I activate my Sambalancer.
Nice. Cool. So you're gonna be healed for about 6 health, because I think your max is 12. So,
Yep. So that gives me up to 10 health.
Nice. You do in fact have the most health now. John is a barbecue at the moment, full of lightning.
Barbecue.
Yeah, he's
do you just want to move him off the map? Really? I mean.
Yeah, I'll put him right there. He's a barbecued mess of a man, so we'll just leave him right there. Rogue, is now your turn. You do have 2 people behind you now.
Please, do you have any other attacks besides chaotic lightning?
But
please use anything but chaotic lightning.
I agree. I don't want to heal other people.
This is really not the best time for taking a risk.
So Rogue, you do have the ability to create a second person essentially in your brain. You also have thought projection, which is nice. And then you also get to see where anyone is moving, essentially. Any movements you can see, essentially, you can feel.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you like to do, my good sir?
I have no idea because my phone is not linking up to my earbuds. I don't know what the hell my phone's doing, but anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't know what to do.
You do have your normal crossbow, which technically shoots a form of lightning, although it's more controlled. Does less damage, though, I do believe, but is more controlled.
You know what? I was thinking about using my crossbow, so I will use my crossbow.
Alright.
What would happen if he used his crossbow and then aimed it? Wait, you said he threw his helmet off, right?
His helmet is up where the red is. It's secreting a type of gas, but you're not quite sure what that gas is at the moment.
As a heads up, Rogue, as a recommendation from a player to another player, for using your crossbow, move back at least 2 squares on the character. That way you're away from his thing. That way, when it comes down to killing, so far away.
Okay, I'm trusting you because I can't see anything.
Yeah, honestly, if I were to take a point, I would say move 10 squares back.
Right,
move back 10 feet, and then aim for the tank on his back.
He has no tank.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, well, in the picture, it looks like he has a tank on his back.
Oh, yeah, that's, let me make that a little bit bigger. Basically, he does kind of have a tank, but effectively the way that his quirk works is he's breathing it out. The tank actually filters it, so it can turn to air.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so just fucking shoot him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So you can't see?
You cannot. His thing is not.
So should I stop sharing screens?
You're welcome. Keep it open. See if it's gonna work. Jesus Christ!
Oh,
too many crickets!
You do in fact hit him with a 26 to his 13 AC.
What just happened?
Damn.
So you hit him for half health. Your arrow goes straight through his arm, just straight through it. You're not quite sure if that's going to be permanent damage, but it very well could be. It's around the shoulder area. You could have possibly hit something important, but you're not quite sure. But it is right through his arm, which is a very unfortunate circumstance for that man.
That is, yeah.
I feel very bad for him.
Sin, I just realized something.
Huh?
Question: am I able to use an item and attack when it comes to my turn?
Depending on what the item is.
Or because I have an item in my inventory with me that's a healing crystal from a while back.
You can technically use that, yeah. Basically, it would remove your moving action. But yeah, if you have a long range attack, you can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask that when it comes to my turn.
Yeah, effectively, your move action and your use item action are effectively the same thing. You have also bonus actions, but those are variation on your. Of course.
I know this is like bad timing, but come on, man, I'm still getting sucked off here.
Nobody cares.
Gotta do that in the other room, man. Come on. Okay.
Alright,
By all
so
means,
since it's
she's
my
more than
turn,
welcome to take me
Yep,
to
yep.
her
So-
private room.
but how many grenades does
He has 8. It's the red
8.
bar he has.
he has 8 of them?
Yeah, see the red bar?
Yep. I can name all
Please,
of them if
please,
you want.
please tell me your grenades are color coded, in a way. Or
I
they're
mean, he can go
random.
random.
Let me check my character sheet because
He can go
I think
random
they are.
if you want him to.
Yeah. Okay, so I know I used a stun grenade. I used an explosive grenade. So, I mean, there's different styles of them. Preferably, there's one that can shoot out pins and needles. One that shoots out a puff of smoke. A fragmation one. Electric grenade. Fire grenade. If you want a big
Would
fire.
it be?
Ooh,
Would
my
it,
personal
would I-
favorite.
Is it possible that I can see each type of grenade on him?
You would know very, very personally what grenades he has because he does not ever shut up about them.
That's my personal favorite, Mr. Sparkle, the glitter grenade.
And he's on a building, correct?
He is indeed. He actually has a chessboard in front of him, and he looks like a sinister, horrifying demon of a man at the moment. Also,
I
he's like
use my telekinesis power to throw a fire grenade right at him.
ooh. Zero, do me a favor and roll your grenades. Again, unfortunately, these grenades do not have the best look to them because the macros are stupid, but oh well. Once you roll them. Oh, there we are. So, fire grenade.
This is the fire grenade.
That is a 7 versus his 12. Damage would be 1. So it does, in fact, hit next to him. Not anywhere close to him. He, on his person, let me look at him real quick. He has a bandana and a scarf, but neither one would have gotten close to him. His chessboard is made out of steel, not wood, so that's not flammable. So unfortunately, it just catches fire to the house, but not the portion of the house he's next to, as he raises his eyebrow.
Feeling hot.
He, like, looks over to you. I'm concerned for you, but interesting. New game of chess, huh?
I look at Vixen's character and I do, oh, you got me on fire, baby.
I just give him a blank stare.
William then proceeds to move another piece on his chessboard, not even caring about the fire that's, freaking a floor below him to the left. He doesn't even notice it exists. Alright.
Hot and feisty.
Oh god. The chick in front of you, it just like pulls you closer to it with a smile almost gyrating on you, and she's like, "That's my job, boy."
Oh, take me to your room, honey.
I swear you.
I am uncomfortable.
Think about how I feel, Jesus.
I mean, grenades explode, but I have a special grenade just for you.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Moving on from grenades, it's my turn, fuckers.
Oh my god.
Kill yourself.
Also, your glitter, number 3 and number 7, you can use at any time. Just so you're aware.
Yep.
Just because they don't do anything.
I'm gonna use my healing crystal.
Okie dokie. That'll give you probably about 3 points of health, I would say.
I need to change
Give me
the
4. I have 13 health. At least 4, but.
True, 14 will go divide by 3.
Because he got 6 over here.
That's because it was building, yeah. So
Yes,
we'll give you 4, yeah.
Okay, so I'm back up to what I had.
About half health, yeah.
I got back to what I was before.
Alright, now if you have
Before
long
you were dead.
ranged, then either hit him or hit him.
That's what I was going to do.
Yep. You just hear her shouting at you. You're just like,
So, question.
Mhm.
I have, with my water, quirk, I can use that as long range, can't I?
Yep. Or quirk is you generate water, typically at a, using your 5 bar. You generate water out of yourself, which is unpleasant. And you can use that water typically however you wish within reasonable measures.
Okay, so what you're saying is if I wanted to
turn it into a bullet, you could.
If I get hard enough, like a high enough god damn it, high enough roll, would I be able to?
Ow! Who is that? Oh, that's Rogue. Rogue, my friend. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I have no idea what's going on my
you're
damn phone.
Oh, you're echoing.
Oh my god.
Oh
What the hell?
What the hell?
Oh.
My audio.
Yep. Might want to
no,
mute
it's coming
yourself.
from Rogue. Rogue.
Yeah.
Hi.
You might want to mute yourself real quick. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I don't like
Yeah,
echoes.
so-
I apologize.
Yeah, if I get high enough rolls,
Thanks,
then,
Mr.
what-
Biker.
I heard that.
So if I get high enough, would I be able to, for concentration,
Mhm.
I'd be able to see if I could suck the life out of one of them?
Let me look at your abilities real quick.
Because I could manipulate water out of someone, but I want to know if I get a high enough roll of what you need. Would I be able to do
I
it?
would say no, because that's the specific
Okay.
ability of another perk you could have taken from Land of Heroes.
My water quirk, I could take.
No,
Water
from the
from
Land of Heroes, there was the War Magic, which had that exact ability. You took health from them.
Oh,
by
I'm not
dancing.
taking health. I'm not taking health.
Oh, what do you mean then?
I'm just like draining the water from them.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
I
You
wanna just leave them a shriveled prune.
yeah. Your war it can in fact work that way, more or less, depending on if you can get above
That's
their
what I'm
AC.
asking if I get high enough.
Yeah. If you get above their AC, that can be one of your moves, just kind of pulling the war out of them. Of course, the damage is based on your damage. So sometimes you'll pull a little bit of war, sometimes you'll pull a tankard of the war, but it depends on the person as well.
So it's a ranged attack, correct?
Yep.
Which one do you guys think? Should I get rid of this guy?
Which one?
This guy, the
Yep.
tank,
Want to-
poison
want to
guy?
go
I think
both?
he's the more
Mhm.
threat right now.
He is
Right.
slowly walking towards them, but yeah.
Yeah, and they're low health. I'm gonna use it on him.
Okie dokie. Roll. Yeah, range attack, see if you can get above his AC. You absolutely did, and you took out his health. He is in fact KO'd. You, by the way, had a. You had a. That was a 1d5, so you technically had a 50-50 chance to knock him out.
You did
So
it.
very nice. Okay, so he is now out, although not for the count, of course, because of the other guy. But he is, in fact, you did start pulling out his water, and he felt kind of dizzy and hit the ground. Many of you guys could hear his head hitting the ground with a solid thunk, which was unpleasant. As it turns to Lillian's turn, he starts rubbing his hands together. He's like, I see. Very, very interesting move there, taking out my rook. He tilts his head slightly as he looks towards the porcupine person. This is gonna damage him, but that's okay. You see the porcupine guy stand up again, clearly unconscious, and starts growing more quills, which are now profusely bleeding out of his back. You assume this is incredibly bad for him. Huh?
Animal abuse.
We at Purgatory Corner do
Someone
not
called
contain
Pika. Oh
animal
wait, they can't
abuse.
do anything.
Please
What was that?
do not try this at home.
What was that, Roasted?
Someone called PETA. Oh wait, they can't do anything.
Yeah, so he has him turn around. His back is now bleeding profusely. The quills are pulling out of it. And he's like, fire. As he proceeds to attack all of you guys. Well, he proceeds to attack the two here, but that will also injure his own teammate, who's already injured. But we'll see. The first one is Catherine, of course.
God damn it, those quills are for me, and me alone.
He does, in fact, hit Catherine. You were not
You know
expecting the
what?
unconscious guy who already used his ability to get back up. Mostly because this is probably permanently damaging him. Possibly throwing this guy in the hospital for the future. You took one straight to the gut. Like,
question.
yes.
Can I use my semblance?
Let me find out. Wait, what was your semblance in? Telekinesis?
No, my ruby semblance.
Ruby semblance.
Reflect?
Oh, you can, in fact, if you wish to do that, you absolutely can. You're once per...
fucking reflect!
You reflect it, it unfortunately won't bounce back towards him, but it does basically hit your thing and then kind of fall to the ground, which you were very shocked by, and that would have done a lot of damage. As he proceeds to shoot one towards Rogue, as it's volleying everywhere, which is a tie. I believe ties mean for my campaign, Rogue misses that just barely. Actually, no, it's for us, it's a roll 1d20 for each other, and then whoever gets higher is the one who hits. So this is for this guy. We had a whole debate about this inside Heroes.
Do you want me to roll d20 for?
Yeah, feel free to. This is for him. Wow, never mind. Unless you get a 1. Rogue is absolutely not getting hurt. You rolled 2 ones.
It's 11. Does that mean that we get double the damage on Rogue because it's 2 ones?
Oh god, no.
Or triple?
So, as it's flying towards him, Rogue actually punches it out of the air, knocking it to the side. And let's see whether or not he hits his teammate, who's already unconscious.
Please do. Please.
He hits his teammate, who's already unconscious.
I feel bad. I feel bad.
Does that mean that? Does this mean that he can't attack now because he's
this guy's just his gas is still there though, which is kind of an issue. But
it's gone on my screen. Sid.
Yeah, I was going to have him attack for Lilium's next phase, but Lilium just kind of.
He's gone too now.
Yeah, that guy is absolutely out cold. He's not moving. His back is profusely bleeding. He should be in the hospital.
Shouldn't it also hit him because the house is gone?
The house is covered in a gas at the moment. The house is still up. Actually, no, it blew up because of
it blew up because of the grenade.
Yeah.
So are you sure I can't kill John's?
Like it should.
Do me a favor, Mal. Roll another one.
One.
Yeah! Shockingly, through the building, through the smoke, through the gas, it does in fact hit John as you hear a sound of "ow."
Should he be in a coma after this?
No, it hurts him a bit, but it's just a needle stuck in his arm now. The other guy is in a lot more pain, by the way. The dude, you by all recognition from every person in here, you guys' knowledge of a base biological standpoint, he should be in the hospital and he should not get out of it for several months.
So really quick, stop animal abuse.
Dude, Lilium just didn't care. And he looks at Mitsuru as he grabs his chessboard and closes it, hops down off the building as the entire area kind of dissipates, besides the green, but we'll ignore that for now because I'm just doing clear drawings. As he looks at her, and he says, "Have fun," grabs his sister and walks away. And he says, "Y'all win." I forfeit.
You cannot beat Catherine! I am God amongst men!
No, he cannot just do that.
He's a chess master. He plays chess. Every chess master knows
that.
when.
No, Sin, no.
Yeah?
He cannot do this to me. Bring him back.
He just picks up his sister's unconscious, leaves the other bodies completely out cold, and just says, "Alright, bye." And leaves. He just tipped over his chest. He just tipped over his person.
That bastard dead.
You're welcome to roll a range attack if you wish to see if you can injure him.
Wait. Our aim is not to kill them, but to prove that we are,
better
No,
than them.
that bastard almost killed 2 of his people, and then he
just doesn't care.
Of my arm. He took a chunk of my arm with the person.
You're welcome to try attacking him. You miss horribly.
Oh god.
He just looks back at you, grabs his sister's gun, and points at you. He's like, "You wanna go? I don't."
I will deflect that bullet with a katana.
He just shrugs, puts his sister's back, and walks away. The Catherine Mitsuru here. Mitsuru here looks at him. Looks at, well, in her opinion, is a hot man. I don't know what's wrong with her, but in her opinion, he's hot. And she just looks at him and she says, "More for me." She's background crazy, by the way.
I'm all yours, baby.
You don't quite know if she realizes she's actually in a battle, as she proceeds to suck out more of your blood.
Oh god.
It's only a little bit, but you're not quite sure if she realizes she's actually in a battle. This might be how she mates.
I don't. Wait.
You're not quite sure. But she's looking at you with a look of something fierce.
Wait.
I mean,
this is how she mates?
It might be. You're not quite sure. You've never met someone who sucks out blood with a tongue. How do mosquitoes mate? Do you know that?
I don't know how to.
Wow.
Actually, the females are a lot more bigger than the males. The females are the one who drinks the blood, while the males actually eat fruit, and the females are a lot more dominant in the relationship.
Yeah,
just make it Black Widow. Just make it a Black Widow. They eat their husbands, which is what they're doing.
Don't ask me why I know a lot of mosquito facts.
Hey Vixen. What? I got her first.
She licked me first. Fuck you, Billy.
Can I stab both of them?
You want to stab both of them?
Can I run a giant-ass sword through their bodies?
Nah, as you can try. You can start running towards them, but as you're running towards them, you hear not a bombastic voice, but particularly, oh my god.
I run behind him and stab them.
Can question?
Yeah.
So I remember that ability to telekinetic barrier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your shield.
Can I just use that to just not?
Well, no, I knock her out anyway, so I can go behind and knock her out while it's protecting him.
Okay, that's fine then.
And that's what we'll do. She's knocked out.
Jesus Christ, she is. As you stab her in the back. You do. I forgot to add her health by 1, because she actually now 2 because of she sucked out some blood. There we go. And now back down by 6. Good God. As you stab her in the side, through her side, the tip almost touching Mr. Torque, and it's a real touchy moment. But it does kind of slide up to him, and she pauses for a moment. Rips out her tongue violently out of his side, sucks it back into her mouth. It's like 2 feet of tongue, by the way.
I just imagine her head doing a full 180 while her body's still facing him.
Yeah, she like turns her head most of the way and says, "You penetrated me."
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh God.
You see a moment of pure shock and weirdness. She grabs your hand, breaks 2 of your fingers, throws your hand off your sword, jabs you in the gut with her elbow, turns towards you, and slides up next to you, your sword touching your own stomach. And she's like, "Do you really want to play this game, boy? Because I can give you a lot of stuff to do."
I'm a girl, but...
Alright, girl. Because I have something for you to do. Do you want
This is becoming like some kind of weird sex fantasy novel.
Question.
Yeah.
While she's saying this, can I pull out a Glock and just boom, boom, pow.
Unfortunately, no, you cannot. But she's basically asking if you'd like to do a mission for her.
Don't worry.
Oh.
I got this, Mal.
Yes.
So, assuming that she's letting me go now,
Oh
I
yeah,
grab
she
her from behind.
completely ignored you. You don't grab her from behind.
Are you gonna hump her?
No. I'm gonna grab
Well,
her.
she's facing me.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna grab her, twirl her around to face me, and say, "Hi there."
Hi. You want to do a mission for me? You seem big and strong enough to do it, and got real pain in my side.
Oh, anything for you, bloodsucker.
Just yeah. Actually, for once, me and Rose's character are kind of just like sharing at the same like brainwave. We're like,
no.
You hear a boisterous voice. He's like more deep or anything. It's the same voice you heard previously, as the shadowy figure once again appears. I'm just
looking at these three while this is happening, saying,
There we go.
It's Hangman. Hi, how you doing?
I know, right? Yeah, as he pops up, he looks at the surrounding area, namely the 4 unconscious people, one who is shocked to all hell, a couple of them, actually no, 3 unconscious people, because Lilium took his sister and ditched, and he looks at you and he's like, well done, I was not expecting your team to win. He looks at Mitsuru, namely because of her. However,
victory kiss.
Nah,
she straight up just grabs your face, pins you to the ground, and starts making out with you.
I grab the sword, and I grab the sword. I run to Vixen's character, be like, "Help me!"
It's just she straight up does it without any hesitation whatsoever, and you notice the other dude is just like, Sorry, I had to do that to get off Malachi's yellow bar. There we go.
What's happening to my character again? It just cut out for me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, basically she just pins you to the ground and starts making out with you because you said so.
Oh, mama.
Oh,
and I ran to Vixen, hugging her, saying, "Help me."
Yeah. But what was the dark figure saying?
Yeah, so he looks at you and he's like, I did not expect you all to win, but congratulations. Now that you are part of the, Syndicate, as we call ourselves. League of Villains was taken. Anyways, you are now free to do jobs as you wish, and if you come to me, we have jobs to give you as well. We have several of them for you to take, although many of them you may find dissatisfactory, depending on your moral obligations.
Did this boy just go Super Saiyan Rose?
Yes. I don't care. Let me have my dream.
He just kind of smiles at you and he's like, the other team that you have now won against was a very dangerous team. He gestures as his tentacles start picking up the gas man. He is a father who works to support his children. See to get him treated. He picks up the Quill guy. He had a hard life and should be in the hospital. His quirk makes it so he can grow porcupine quills, but not at an extended rate of speed. This growth is dangerous. Who's the third one? The third one was the dog. Yeah, he picks up the dog as well.
The PETA of the group.
Yeah, he just kind of picks up the dog and puts him on top of the other ones. He gestures to Mitsuru. And she is a spoiled brat, so effectively it's the Yakuza, though they have a different name for it, but she's a spoiled brat of one of the biggest gangs in town.
Can I use my telekinesis to put her on top of that pile and force her off of Zero's character?
You're welcome to, although as you pull her away, you notice her tongue dives into his arm, and just as she goes further back, her tongue just keeps stretching.
Ah! She really wants me.
Yeah, and he's like, and she has many issues. I don't have. She like sucks her tongue back up. She's like, I don't got issues, boy. I got money.
I'm gonna say this right now. I can respect the little guy because of how strong he is.
He knew he folded his cards when he needed to. Anyway, she turns and lays like she's in the draw me like your French girl kind of position. As she looks at all you, she's like, if you wish to do a mission for me, I can pay you handsomely. The mission is very simple. She pulls out a slip of paper and throws it pretty much just on the ground. Let me grab her character real quick and move her. Boop. Oh, nope. She is under his skirt now. Hold on.
Under his skirt.
There we go.
I'll just.
She's getting all the people.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just.
Yeah, you good. Aw, the awesome guy. He's disappeared. Anyways.
I can make a better one. Hold on.
You're welcome to. Anyway, so as you look at the thing, as she's just smiling at you with. You're not quite sure if it's the most disturbing smile you've ever seen, or if it's one that makes you just naturally aroused. But it's doing something to you, and you don't like it.
I do not like it one bit.
It's making me go boom.
He has a lot of grenades in his bag that are twitching with anxiety. Anyway, so she looks at you as you open it, and it's basically saying, go to this location, go to the guy inside this location, he should be the head of this organization, and shoot him. That's it.
It's basically go in somewhere, kill him, get out.
Yeah. As she like specifically smiles and says, "Don't talk to him, by the way. Just so you know, don't talk to him. You know, he might talk back to you, and I can't have that."
So silent assassination. Cool. I'll get my sniper.
Yes. And don't worry about the name of the organization. It's of no matter. Vixie, if you want to roll sense, you can figure out what the name of the organization is.
I can also.
Or you can just not care.
I have connections.
Well, she always cares.
Yeah.
So I will roll sense.
Both of you are welcome to roll sense. Just get above an 8 for you, Vixie, above a 10.
Would my character be interested in that? I don't know.
Possibly. You know that organization because you've dealt with that organization. You've been a part of that organization. You, in fact, was once an intern at that organization. You've spent years at that organization. It is a very, very high, well-renowned organization for hospitals. The man on that list is the head of several hospitals whom you have worked with personally, and he is one of the nicest people on this planet. Unfortunately, he has many problems with the Yakuza and other gangs because he heals people they shoot.
So she just looks like, she looks at this, raises an eyebrow, and she goes, I do question, what has he done wrong with your syndicate?
It's
group?
very simple. Oh, he doesn't. I don't. This isn't for the syndicate, my dear. She steps off the bodies and walks towards you, and then grabs you by your like coat and pulls you close in a very slow and quiet voice, in kind of more of a undertone. Not at all trying to be horny or seductive. Really, just with almost pure anger. She smiles at you and says, "This man, when I shot 3 people who attempted to kill me, I mean, sure, they were all people who my father had hired to shoot me, he took them and revived them, and didn't even have them pay me money to survive. Know how many times I have shot someone and he has brought them back and they proceeded to not pay me again? Know how many times I have dealt with this godforsaken man and he has decided that I just can't shoot people? So many times. So, I want you to shoot him for me. I'll pay you." She pulls out a suitcase that is literally stacked with money. This much.
Well, I know this man quite personally, so I figured Interesting.
Who's that?
We will consider your offer, but for now, let me just run some analysis and we will definitely get back to you.
She smiles and nods as she turns on her heel and puts her suitcase away somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's under her jacket, but we're not quite sure. And she just leaves. The other three that are knocked out, she just ignores completely. You're not quite sure she even cares about any of them, kind of like Lillian. But yeah, she just disappears, and he's just holding those three there with his tentacles, and he's like, difficult organization, this is indeed. Anyways, young fellows, we have a mission for you to do at some later point in time. But for now, we have a few problems that need to be taken care of. If you wish, you may wander around town, do what you wish, meet those who you can, make connections if need be, and most importantly, don't get caught. But there is something that we do wish for you to do as well. Have you seen the news lately?
In a way,
Who hasn't?
There's an up-and-coming villain that has been arising, and we've had dealings with him previously. We wish for you to find him. Preferably not die. But if you do, it's no matter to us. We have more surrounding you. Would you like to know his name?
That'd be very helpful.
How many of you guys have, in fact, paid attention to the news? I would imagine Catherine does. I think possibly Roasted's character would.
My character would.
Mm-hmm.
The news, the news.
Pretty sure your character would just play with bombs. Yeah.
The news,
Rogue.
the news. What's the news? I just care about blowing stuff up.
Yeah. Rogue, would you have looked at the news as your character? Do you think?
I would, yes.
Okay, cool.
And, yeah.
So there's only one villain that has been up and coming, unless they count vigilantes, in which case the blue demon, or in other news where his name is the blue armored guy or the vigilante. Besides him, if they don't count him, the only villain that has actually popped up on the news so far is one that really sends a chill down every single one of your spines, including the girl who has killed an entire planet. Jack the Stitcher. He smiles at you, well, you feel like he's smiling at you, you can't quite tell. Jack the Stitcher, after his protege left, he's been on a hunt as of late. We have not been able to find him. We've been not able to discover his location in any way, shape, or form. All we know is that all of his bodies are stitched up like medical patients after he's removed all their blood from their bodies. But he doesn't keep the blood. He doesn't play with the blood. The blood seeps into the ground. If you look at any of his previous locations, he pulls out several pieces of papers of not missing people, but of what you assume is his handiwork. They are classified files, obviously. But he pulls them out, and they are legitimately dead people. All the blood was drained out of their body, you assume, because the massive puddle of blood or the massive darkening of the ground around them. But their bodies look almost pristine with thousands of stitches on them. It looks like he tore them open and then stitched them back together meticulously. They are fully stitched, and it's one of the grossest things many of you guys have seen. As most of the bodies, some of them were almost caught too. And they know this because parts of the bodies aren't fully sewed up. But the really weird thing is, after these bodies were found, and after they were taken to the morgue and stuff like that, a couple days later, when the mortician came back into the room, they were stitched up. They were fully stitched up. as if they were pristine the moment they found them. He seems to take quite a lot of pride in making his creations practically Frankenstein, but with their own bodies. Although you assume that he would not be too astute to, well, replace the body parts if need be. But yeah, that's the thing. He's like, there's a trail going along that leads to the underside of the city. However, we do not have too much information past that. I would suggest you all look down there if you wish to. However, if you find him, do not approach him. He will kill you. And if we ever give you a mission and you see Jack the Stitcher, rip up your contract and walk away. If you get in his way, he will kill you without even blinking.
So go find him and kill him? Got it. Let's go.
If you can.
Damn it.
No one knows what his powers are. The only thing we know of him is that he really likes stitches.
I'd rather not get involved with anyone
Question.
like that, in all honesty.
Question.
Hmm.
Question. Does he like explosions?
We do not know. That's a question you would have to ask him while you're having all of your blood drained from your body as he proceeds to stitch up your insides and make them your outsides. Every single body, without exception, had no internal organs.
Ooh, sounds like just like a pretty little ass over there.
All right, I won't get involved with anyone like that.
What you do at this point...
Also, he looks at Vixen. Good work setting us on fire. Even though you missed.
She just blankly stares at him.
You assume he thinks that you were meaning to hit him and failed.
Exactly.
But
I still congratulate you.
The shadowy man kind of shakes his head slightly. He's like, what you do with this information is up to you. Feel free to come to the base if you wish to get more missions. There are always some aplenty. And well, once these folks are recovered, you're welcome to talk with them too. Having friends on the other side is also an interesting goal. In the future, once we can make sure you're all trustworthy. He says this with a voice that has a border of, if you aren't, we're going to kill you within seconds. He looks over you all. We're going to have you infiltrate somewhere. But for now, take your time, look around, and say goodbye to those you have not. Those who are into the Syndicate do not often return. With that, he then proceeds to dissipate and just kind of disappears.
Oh, my artwork.
I know, right? We'll keep that up there for now. Oh, or not.
Oh, shit. I deleted my character. He's gone.
That looks like a pigeon. Okay. Yeah, so he proceeds to take the bodies with him. You're not quite sure how he does, but he seems to have shadowy tentacles. Probably very useful for talking to people in his organization without actually needing to be there. It's actually a very efficient tactic. But yeah.
I can't. Okay, there we go.
Nope. There you are. But yeah, so what you guys plan on doing? You guys can go and attempt to murder the person. You guys can go and try to hunt down Jack the Stitcher. You guys go around the town. Let me move you guys out actually to the city here.
So no bonding.
Yep. You guys can do some social bonding with each other if you wish. You guys are currently right here. There's a lot of the place to explore if you wish. But yeah.
Mr. Turk just skips over to the ladies.
You are bleeding
ladies.
quite heavily.
He knows. He doesn't care. Hi, ladies. My name is Mr. Tark. What are your names?
Catherine.
Kira.
Grabs both of your hands with both his hands. Oh, grabs your hands with both his hands Nice to meet you, as he shakes them.
There's a lot of blood on your guys' hands now.
What great teamwork. I admire each and every one of you. I think we're going to get along nicely. Woo, Mr. Mysterious. What's your name?
By the way, Sin.
Yeah.
I'm going to get going, so my character is going.
We'll just hang out with Vixie?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Take care, man.
See you guys.
Yep. Peace.
Okay, see you.
All right, and what were you saying?
Oh, so Mr. Torque walks up to you, or
yeah,
the mysterious man. I think it's you, and says, "Mr. Mysterious, nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Torque. What's your name?" As he raises his hand.
If you really want to know, call me Persona.
Mysterious? Gotcha. Very nice to meet you. As for you, who are you then?
Walks out to Rogue. Rogue is also not covered in blood, but covered in a lot of burn marks. He smells like smoke, burned flesh, and also has a few currents of electricity riding along his legs.
I thought I was done with that smell, but once it gets to it, I guess it's just normal.
Comes back with a passion.
Comes back. Exactly.
You smell just like my flame grenade. Hot and steamy.
Is it hot looking or?
Oh yes, you look very hot looking.
You look like you got hit by a thunderbolt.
Well, at least my power's still working, which
that was really interesting. But you did shock the hell out of me.
It's true. Oh, Catherine seems to be walking away about it.
Yeah, she's not dealing with this shit. She's like, nope. I'm done. I was told what to do. I need to analyze some things. I'm gonna go do my fucking job while they
do some research.
You know what? I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go with her for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Go with who?
The ladies will.
She just disappears, and he's just like, huh?
Where do they go? That is our next mission, to find the vanishing woman.
Excuse me. He basically forms into a mist and starts following them.
He disappeared too. Can everyone disappear? Oh my god.
Rogue is just standing there, chilling.
So, what about you, Mr. Stranger? What do you think you're gonna do?
Rogue?
As he talks to Rogue.
Rogue still there? Rogue.
Ah, a bit on the silent side, eh?
I think he's
Rogue.
Rogue is your okay, don't assume he's dead. Hi, Moochie. Oh, you missed the hot chick talking about their next mission. Aww.
I made out with her.
Man.
You also missed the whole
I
talk
made out
about
with her.
Yeah, he made out with her. She pinned him. He was like, victory kiss. So she pinned him to the ground and started making out with him.
Nice.
Thank you. All right, step being a strong son.
Just don't assume that
Silent type here. Well, I'm gonna go see about this. Yeah, so strong silent type, eh? Well, no matter. I'm gonna go and maybe even see some of the people we're fighting.
You could go to the hospital, yeah.
I can go and find that guy that we're talking about. What was the name? Jack Nicholson? No, I don't think so.
Jack Nicholson.
That is really
I'm gonna go to the hospital. See those people. Make some new friends. You're welcome to follow me if you want. See ya.
Dear God. Alright. I'm assuming rogues just don't follow you, so we're going to
the
look
internet's
at
shit.
your one for now, because I think the other one will be useful later. So, as you guys are walking through the area, the two groups are now split up slightly. Vixie, you want to place down like a marker or something for where your area is? Your lab? Is she there? Vixie?
Vixen.
Very quiet.
Vixen.
What?
Everyone
there you
dying.
You want to put a marker down for where your lab is?
Oh,
Just, ping it or something.
Anywhere, probably.
Like, where are the districts where it's like more like higher class?
Maybe
would
somewhere
probably
maybe
be
maybe that pyramid right there, maybe.
Yeah, probably right there.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Like the pyramid building.
Fixie's place. Oh, that's not with an I. Fixie's place. There we go. Oops, there we go. Fixie's place. And the hospital, I'm going to say, is a little bit higher up. Probably right there, I would say.
Right.
No. I have that for a different location. I'll put it right there. Next to Mugen Academy.
It's called Villain's Hideout still.
Yeah, I gotta change that name. Could you let me? Thank you. Hospital. Obviously, the ones who are in the hospital currently are small-time villains, so they technically have no affiliation with the other villains or anything of that sort. So technically, they're allowed to be in the hospital because no one knows the bad guys, which only works for some people. If Jack the Stitcher got injured, he would not be going to the hospital. He would probably just unblood himself.
Alright, so who do we cut to first?
Yeah, this is where we're going to be, is Mr. Hospital right here. Boop to boop. Which I'm just going to have it look like this. Man, that looks like crap.
Oh, you didn't get a clear PDF.
I did not. That's apparently a JPEG. I hate people. But anyways, we're just going to use that for now as I attempt to find a better picture, which is going to take a while. But yeah, so you walk into this area. 0, I believe, yes. You walk into this area, and the first thing you notice is it's a hospital.
Resist the
The first thing that you think of is, this needs more grenades.
It needs more pizzazz, flash, explosions. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Would you like to go into the hospital? Or are you just stand there marveling at the existence of said hospital?
After admiring the existence of this beautiful thing,
non-explode hospital,
called a hospital. He goes inside to find. He goes inside to see the other people.
Yep. So as you walk in, you see a very tired-looking receptionist. I'm like, "Hi, he must be a hero. Hi, in trainee." You assume she thinks that you are part of the Mugen Academy, which is just right above.
Right. Well, hi there. Miss lady. Looking rather tired there,
It's been a long, long shift. Is this one better? Nope.
Oh. Everything all right?
I'll get one eventually, guys. Don't worry about it. It's having a bad time with me. But yeah. So yeah, she's just like looking very tired, kind of looking at you. It's like, you here for the new ones? They came in just recently.
Oh yes, I am. Mind showing me to them?
Yes, she points at the stairs. 2nd floor, 3rd room. That's the dog. He's very badly injured. You need to take better care of your friends, man. See that Quill guy? I don't even know his name. I do. She does say his name properly, but I don't remember his name. Oh, there we go. That's a better picture. You know what? We'll use that picture. I like that picture. But she says, Quill guy's name. She's like, he's so badly injured. It appears like he took a massive amount of damage. What did you do to him?
Lick these, Quill.
You know what? I'm not even going to ask. Just not. It's not my job description. And the 3rd one, the gas man, he's up in floor 3. We put a container on his head in order to make it so his gas didn't overflow anywhere. It was weird. His gas started changing as he was breathing, but it is what it is. Which one would you like to visit?
I would like to see the bulky boy.
The Porky Boy. Okay. So you go up to the second floor. You go into the room where it says his name on the side, and you see him almost unconscious on his stomach. His quills are pointed upwards, and they are still dripping with blood. Although very less dripping of blood now, but he looks in extremely bad shape. If that's you, nurse, could you up the morphine by like 50 pounds? Knock me out. Ow.
I could, but I could give you something better.
He turns his head aside and sees you. Hi. It's a very nice room. What you would expect from a hospital. It's a very bland room. There's some beeping going from machines. His heart rate seems a little bit low, if just a little bit steady. The room is pretty much pristine, as most hospitals are. One bed, one window looking out to the outside, sun shining in. Pretty nice room. And he looks incredibly in pain.
Quite the room you're in. Very nice for a man who's in pain.
Well, if I could see the room, I would tell you, yeah. You may notice I can't do much. Y'all really beat the crap out of me. Also, ow. Did not expect that boy to make me use my quills. At least I assume he may use my quills unless y'all started randomly pulling them out.
Oh no, I only have the quills that you gave me. Winks at him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not what I would say is the sexy time right now. Gestures to the blood-soaked sheets. But what have you, I guess? What's up? Mochi, what's his name?
I don't know his name.
Mochi, what was his name?
Hold on! Koichiro.
Koichiro. Okay. Oh, I just wanted to check up on you and check up on the others. Must say, good fighting.
Thanks. I kind of got my ass handed to me and then started choking to death. That was fun. You may notice I can't really talk right now very well. Comes from choking on gas.
It happens. Too much gas is bad for you.
Any gas is bad? What is wrong with you?
Well, not for me. I inhale that stuff like it's...
Oh, okay. Well, soon as I get out of this hospital, I'm gonna be much happier. Gotta get to my sister before she starts worrying, man. Ugh.
Of course. And, thank you for the gift. He pops down the quill that he picked out from when he was trying to shoot him.
That's not typically a gift, but you're welcome, I guess. It was meant to go through your stomach and your knees.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I smother it with blood. To make you feel better.
Ow.
Welp. As you can see, I'm sort of bleeding out as well. I'm gonna leave you to it. He pats his head.
You have several love bites I can see. I'm assuming the that weird freaky chick got a number on you.
Oh, she did more than just a number.
If that's what you're into, boy.
Well, pain is always nice. Which is why he boops his nose. I'm looking forward to your turn. Till then, have fun healing up. Come on, Mr. Stranger. Let's go see the others.
I swear.
As you close the door, he looks dumbfounded. I don't think it's good to make someone in that much pain
I'm
that
stranger.
confused.
Life is too short.
Jesus Christ. Oh god.
All right, Mr. Stranger. Let's see all the other people, and then you're gonna have to talk me out of not blowing this hospital up because the urge is right there.
As you start going through places, we're gonna look at Vixie and the other two real quick.
Hell
Before
yeah!
we end the thingamajig.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful this looks, by the way. This is freaking pretty. I like it. But anyways, so Vixie.
My kind of place here.
I know, it's nice. Vixie, I assume you have your lab of labbiness in more like kind of high class area, but in more of a shadowy section of the high class area. Make it so people definitely don't expect that you're doing illegal operations in that area.
Vixen.
Yeah, Vixen is there.
Oh, she's there. Vixen.
I am here.
Okay.
Sometimes I forget that I mute myself. I'm sorry.
You're good.
It's all right. It's all right.
But yeah, so this is kind of where your area is, more or less. It's kind of in like the darker areas of the high class places. That way, no one really decides to walk in there for no particular reason. It's kind of like your more shadowy hideout rather than your big bang area of finding people's quirks, which is where most people go to. But so what exactly are you doing inside your sweet little lab?
Well, basically, my character is kind of, she's worked with this man for a very long time. She knows that his heart is in the right place and that, honestly, there's nothing seemingly wrong with him. So basically, she's just going to double check and make sure. Basically, go to her computer, pull up any possible, like, in case like she was wrong about her analysis. So it's like search for like any criminal records, any rumors, speculations.
What it appears to be, from what you can see, roll me a sense real quick. Just
another sense.
Yep, boy.
Ooh, let's see.
Ooga booga.
It's gonna look shitty. It's probably gonna look shitty.
13.
13, nice. From what you can see, for the most part, he does not really have anything bad on him, honestly. The only thing that you can find that even is kind of bad about him is the same thing that you got from What's-Her-Face, which was he takes care of Yakuza members, which is not something typically really good. Usually that's really bad, because then they come back and shoot you. But he's been doing it for about 10 years or so. When you were interning with him, the man was very commonly excusing himself to go off somewhere, which you assume is when he was taking care of the Yakuza members, because they're not technically allowed to be in official records or anything like that. Yeah, mainly he seems to be a relatively nice dude. He got mixed up in some gangs when he was a kid. And you assume that's why he takes care of people, but you can't be entirely sure. He might just do it out of the goodness of his heart. But from what you can tell, he's just a nice guy. He ran into some trouble with the Yakuza, from what you can really diving into some of his history. He ran into some trouble with the Yakuza a few months back or so, which is probably what What's-Her-Face was talking to you about, Mitsuru. But besides that, he just seems like a nice guy.
So basically, bringing it all down to a analytical standpoint, it's the Yakuza who is more than likely and not a pain in the ass.
They are one of the highest gangs inside this town, although they don't do a whole lot because superheroes, but they do have protection from several high-class villains, so they tend not to get bothered very much. And so essentially, you can either take out this guy and gain the help of this criminal organization, which could be relatively useful for you. Or you could save him because he's a nice guy. He takes care of a lot of people. He has very few. Who was that? Oh, that was Muchi, I think. That might be Rogue. I don't know who that was. Anyways, you can take care of him, which seems to be a personal beef with Mitsuru. Well, she could just help you if you took care of him, or you could help him and ignore her, which would make it so you won't be as rich, but you already have plenty of money. But so mainly it's you either will get the Yakuza maybe on your side, because she seems to have a pretty tight grip on the Yakuza, or you can save him as kind of a personal benefit to yourself, knowing you will help out a lot of good people, and he's a good person, which is kind of in terms of your morals as well.
So going against the Yakuza is basically more a sense in common terms, almost suicide.
Pretty much, yeah. If they don't shoot you, they may send someone to find you, and that person may or may not have superpowers, who may or may not eat you. You've not heard a whole lot about Yakuza, but them having someone who eats people, it would not be something uncommon.
Right.
Yeah. They are not the nicest people, and they do show it every day. So going against them is not the best thing in the world. Saving one of their targets is not the best thing in the world. Ignoring their requests, however, most people do that. You could just turn it down. You could safeguard him, since your morals dictate save the people who are good, kill the people who are greedy. Or you can kill him and get the Yakuza on your side.
Would it be possible to send him an anonymous email?
You could send him one. Yeah, absolutely. You have enough technological knowledge to do so. You're not quite sure how well that'll do, considering he probably deals with death threats on a daily basis. But, yeah.
LOL.
If they're hunting him, he's not gonna live for very long. Not if Maskil go. You saw how she reacted to Zero and pulling you from across the entire room. If she wants him dead, she's going to hire someone to kill him.
Well, I could make my decision next time.
You absolutely can, and that is when we will have to stop, because I have to go make dinner in just a minute. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this. We will see what her decision is next time, and where you guys decide to go as well. We'll also come back to the hospital, and hopefully it doesn't blow up, but we'll see if it does. I mean, seriously, why would you blow up a hospital? God, you mean
Because
person.
it's Talk. It's Mr. Talk.
True, fair enough. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, like, comment, subscribe, do all that other fun stuff. Look at the description below for all of our content, and we will see you guys next episode. Do be sure to watch the Heroes videos, Rise of the Old World, and Titans Clash. All four of those should be pretty frequently updated on the channel, and we'll see all of you guys on the next episode. Auf Wiedersehen!
Bye!
Bye.
Goodbye.
Ooh,